Hey Capricorn, if you're wondering what's going on for your April 2019, you have come to the right place, and especially on this Transgender Day of Visibility, if you are a member of the transgender community, this reading is for you, because I'm here for you today. I'm here for you as much as I possibly can be, but I'm definitely here for you today because my effort in Transgender Visibility Day is not to expect you to be visible, but to expect me to be a visible ally. So that's what I'm working on. I do hope that this is insightful and at least gives you some personal insight so you can have stronger relationships during the month of April 2019. So welcome, my name is Seth. I run Comingouttarot.com. You can always find out more about me over there. But while we're here, we're talking about you and the relationships that you have and how we can make them stronger. So while I get these cards in order, a little bit of housekeeping. If you haven't subscribed already, don't forget to subscribe so we can keep track of each other. And if at any point you think this content is useful, hit that thumbs up button down there. Because not only does it let me know it's useful, it'll get it in front of other people on YouTube. And don't forget to share it with your friends. I really appreciate it, especially if you know another Cap who can use this message. All right, and stay tuned towards the end because I'll have a few upcoming things I want to share with you and another tip about how you can take advantage of a larger bit of insight around April 2019 and your tarot reading. So we're going to talk about now what you need to keep doing in your relationship and what you need to let go of or slow down. What you need to keep doing, Cat, is represented by the Nine of Wands. What you need to slow down or stop doing is the Nine of Pentacles. Interesting, you've got two nines here. There's a state of mastery for both of these, which means you're probably able to not only succeed at the good stuff, but lie to yourself about the bad stuff. And those are judgmental. You know, me adding these qualifiers of good and bad, but I think you'll at least accept the sentiment rather than the judgment. Here we go. So what you should keep doing in the Nine of Wands, now is a time, Cap, for you to continue to protect yourself. You've been probably working really hard for a long time to ensure that you've got all the things you need around you to have the best relationship that's possible, whether they're people, whether it's things, whether it is the wherewithal or the internal work done in order to be in the right place to have the strongest relationship. And you should keep going, keep doing that work. It doesn't actually get done. So you've gotten to a place where you're strongly aligned with all of those things, but there's still a bit of defensiveness about where you've been versus where you are. So the work now is recognizing where you are, and maybe you don't have to fight as much as you think you do because you're kind of creating your own bit of a prison. And I think you're stronger than that. So the defensive side of things should be focused on what you most want to shift or change or put out into the world, and that will be stronger for you for the relationships, whether they're in your life, whether they're professional, romantic, or familial. Things you're going to probably want to slow down or stop doing is this state of I'm done and I've done all the things and my mental health is where it needs to be and I don't need to worry about anything anymore. Very related to this other card. So in the Nine of Pentacles, there is also a state of mastery and kind of I've done all the things that I need to do. What do I do next? And you kind of get in a state of boredom and you miss opportunities because you're like, well, it's just I've done it and I know what I'm doing now. No, we don't want to be in that state. This is not your most powerful state to be like bored and just kind of sit and do nothing. In fact, what I would encourage you to think about is how much you can give to other people, because it may take you further, especially as you're thinking about that thing that you want to put out into the world. It may take you further to give to better understand what it is that you want to put out into the world. And it'll also get you out of that state of kind of like complacency. That was the word I was trying to think of earlier, complacency. All right. I hope this is helpful. If it is, Don't forget to subscribe so we can keep track of each other. And I do hope that you'll hit that thumbs up if you think it's useful, because it'll get it in front of other people and it lets me know it's useful. One other thing that you can do in order to make this reading stronger for you is, if Capricorn's your sun sign, check out what your rising and your moon are, because then you'll get a whole picture of things that are going on for you in April 2019 around your relationship. So check those out. They're in this playlist for April 2019 relationships. Also, if you're a podcast person and you haven't checked out Rhodes Perry on The Out Entrepreneur, he is an out transgender man who is changing the workplace for everyone who's under our queer umbrella in a positive way. So I highly encourage everyone to get out and hear more about what he's doing. It's not just about for entrepreneurs. There's so much more going on there. So go check him out. And selfishly, I'm excited because not only is he doing great work that I can lift up, I get to be a guest on his podcast soon, and I'm excited about it. So get into those archives, find out what he's been working on, get caught up, and then you'll be ready for when I get to make an appearance and talk about how Coming Out Tarot runs as an entrepreneurial out business. All right, thanks everybody. I hope you have a great April and a good weekend. See ya.